my name is Nick. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is primarily going to be videos of me making music in Fruity Loop Studio 1, and showing some tutorials on things I know about mixing and maybe some guitar. And yeah, just going to be a channel to kind of help me keep track of my progression as a musician and perhaps help some people along the way and hopefully get some engagement from people like you and maybe make some friends, do the YouTube thing. Here's my first video. For my first video, I'm going to check out the Line 6 Pod XT Pro. Just got it from my boss, and I'm super excited. I've got the Line 6 XT Bean, and I don't have all the special add-ons that you could get at the time because when I received it, the software was long since passed, but I've always wanted one, so I'm super excited. I'm going to pull up Studio One and Addictive Drummer and check out the tones that my boss created for his band to see how they go to my guitars, and just figured it'd be a great first video, so let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to bring up an instance of Studio One here. We're just going to go with my basic setup for recording. So now off to the side here, I've got my secondary computer, which has got the Windows operating system, so that I could use Gearbox, which is a pretty cool feature that Line 6 had, where you can control your rack, actually the rack or the bean, via computer programming, so you didn't have to touch the tiny knobs and buttons, even though that is half the fun. So just to make sure levels are all good and everything, I got it on the very first patch, and we're just gonna see how this levels out. Okay, let's check out this tone. Okay, so I was just checking this out and realized that on this particular patch there was no cab associated. So we're just gonna implement amplitude here. Bring that down there. Alright, so side note. If you have some kind of like Digitech GNX3 or the Boss MT1, I think, any kind of effects pedal that's simulator, like an amp simulator, a pedal simulator, if it's got a cab on it, a good thing you can try for just a different tone, or if you don't like the tones necessarily, is turning off the cab simulator and then running the amp sim to amplitude and using their cab simulator, which when you go into the amps here, as you can see on the screen, we've got, oh whoops, too low. Where did my amplitude go? There we go. So you can choose from a plethora of amps, 1x12s, 2x12s, bass amps, 4x12s of course. But at the very top here, and this might be a different video, they've got the IR custom, and you can build your own speaker essentially and get your own impulse response, which is something that I don't know a terribly great amount about, but I am trying to get there. All right, so this patch had we were a Fender double verb, which I believe I have a. So we got the twin reverb. That's pretty close. Let's hear what that sounds like. Do this. All right. So that's that patch. I'm gonna move on. Main solo. Let's check this out. Okay, so that's a pretty cool tone. Definitely a little sloppy. It's been a few weeks since I've really had time to sit down and do any kind of practice. I've just been noodling around here and there, but pretty. Been trying to speed that one up, so let's see if maybe I could get it on this try. Alright, try again. This is why you practice every day, folks. Alright, so let's see. What else can we do with this town? Yeah, it's pretty. I like that. All right, well, appreciate you sticking around. If you got a couple more seconds, go ahead and hit that like button, maybe leave a comment, and in the future I'll be doing videos of making beats and more songs, perhaps some cover songs. Uh, Ideas you may have, leave them in the comments, and hoping to grow this community, and hope to see you on the next video. Thank you very much.